10 magical herbs, let alone 1,000 magical herbs, and...
Revelio!
Who even use them all? Absurd.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Another house token for the house chest. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
Going to harvest some knotgrass from the greenhouse today. Did you know this?
Revelio.
Peasy has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Why did I never learn how to...
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation.
Well,
You'd really do that? The last thing I want is for them to think... Now, if I'm not... I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Nerida an artifact. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio! Luke! Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Incendio! Lumos! What do we have in here then? Narada will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would.
Oh, that's wonderful. Our relationship with them is already...
And I'm glad.
Merlin's big. I'm going to show it to Thank you again. I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
When you have a moment. When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen.
That sounds like a very...
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are, but breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones.
I see.
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs. Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the material. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft,
The tales of Beetle the Bard.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deek with the thestrals.
Revelio.
I've rescued the thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
excellent. Now, to breed your thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process.
I shall.
Deek never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deek know once you've bred them.
I'll look after you. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
If you're sure.
I'll be tested too.
You already know.
Revelio.
Earlier that hasn't even happened yet.
Good to stay in top form.
Then I play fun.
Levioso.
If it isn't the still can't see me.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had... My father insisted rather adamantly that fun... I struggled with his rather... As the process itself... I realized then...
I've...
Delight... Now, I shall not keep you from your studies.
The historian's uniform. It was brilliant.
Revelio. Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. Are you familiar with Herodian? She's only the single...
How interesting.
It's a travesty she's not more well... I often read about... Whilst reading about... But in typical clever...
And you're a third year.
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her sick... Would you get Herod...
If you tell me where...
Simply go to the hall. There, you...
Very well.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll...
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. Revelio. Repulsor. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Her... Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Accio. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. 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 Repulsor! Accio! I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Rebellion! Levioso! Accio! Repulsor! Accio! Repulsor! Accio! Accio! Glacius! Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Caporso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Burton after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Mine now, then, guys.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone.
Lumos.
The unfairness of being hung here, why it warrants looking into.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the hall.
Incredible!
Of course.
Oh, how grand! You're my second favourite hero!
Revelio. Revelio.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio. Revelio.
Could you remind...
Then you...
Everything's all right now. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
The Pinch Smedleys will...
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court and...
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well... You didn't see that.
Accio!
What a remarkable shot! Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell, the exploding...
I will, Professor.
Now, you must... Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it in. Shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
That could be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poach. I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were
Revelio.
here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be
Revelio.
happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
I dream of making a better world. For me.
How come I always draw the short straw? Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. Lightfooted's the word.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. So
Don't have time for this. Running home.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the
Revelio.
Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for us.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact. Don't think you'll get it out of here.
You'll feel that.
I won't let that happen.
Let me have some. Hands of you. Let me have some. Let me have some.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Stop right there.
Cabolso, Bombard. Leviosa, Incendio.
I never expected that from you.
Would you not put it down? Let me have some.
They couldn't bring us. Now you've gone too far. Bombarda never did care much for vegetables.
Let me have some.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out. Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio. Confringo! Glacius! Defendo! Bombarda! Confringo! Glacius! Bombarda! Defendo! Protect! Confringo! Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Did you hear that?
Confringo!
Bombarda!
So very uncomfortable.
That's the best you can do!
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Protect!
Too slow.
Super fun.
Pay for your deeds.
Defendo! Revelio. Revelio. Glacius. Settle yourself. No harm. Revelio. A castle. Glacius. Professor Howell will never believe this. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Revelio.
always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.